Hi everyone, TyrantCalren here. I want to start a new series on how to accomplish certain things with Animal Crossing New Horizons. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell. It really does help the channel so much. Thank you for your support. We're standing over in my main botanical garden. Now, my thought process on this is there are more efficient ways to go and lay out your garden, but really, I want it to look beautiful while I'm going through. So I've done a 12 plot setup, 4 across by 3. It looks like it belongs. I'll probably play with the paths later, but I'm happy with it. And it's done very well for me over the last month or so that I've had it running. Now, for those that don't know, when you water your flowers yourself, you only have a 5% chance of getting a hybrid from it. Whereas if you have 5 friends come over and help you water as well, that probability goes up to 80% based off of data mined by various data miners. So it's in your best interest to have a set group or even just a few different friends to come over and help you with your flower operation if, that's part of your gameplay. Also, if you are using Nookazon as heavily as I do, there are people who offer services to come to your island and water your flowers. And that can be something to kind of consider as well. Not only will that help you out, but it helps boost everybody's Nookazon ratings and, keeps the economy going. On to the meat of the video. Let's assume you're like me, you've been running an operation for, about a month. You're going to end up having a bit of variety on flowers. I've got flowers over here, I got flowers I changed my mind on, I've got plots that are slowly being taken over by just me not having time to go run through and do anything with them. And to an extent, I'm okay having all these flowers since I'm also trying to move my Zen garden. There's another opportunity here. Not only is this raising my island rating, so I stay at 5-star regardless of anything else I do, but I can actually resell all these extra flowers on Nookazon to different people who are decorating their islands and don't have the time or really the interest to sit there planting even the basic flowers and waiting for them to grow. So here's an opportunity not only from your flower operation, but if you're out doing villager hunts, dig up those flowers and bring them home. Let me show you what I mean. So we're over here on Nookazon now, and I've just searched by flowers, and of course it's alphabetical. But let's use lilies as the example. So yellow lilies are not really in demand, but I've got some. I always turn off make offers because it annoys me to no end. A lot of people are listing them for free, just trying to get that rating from here. People are generally listing them for, about 10 for 1 ticket. Typically, you can see that, 10 yellow lily plants would run 1 to 2 Nook Mile tickets. So, figure that's anywhere from 100 to 200,000 bells worth, which is very nice and a whole lot more than going and selling it to Tommy and Timmy. Now, I wouldn't recommend running your whole operation around the yellows, of course, especially right now as of this recording. There's plenty of people listing them for free, just trying to get those extra, 5-star ratings on here. What I would do is I would go for just 1 level of hybrid, using my island as example with the pink lilies, and again, turning off make offer. You can see as of this recording that, plenty of variety in the listings here, but I would say, generally, probably anywhere between 1 to 2 plants per Nook Mile ticket right now where the economy is going is probably about fair to high end. Really, I'd say if you did, 10 for 3 Nook Mile tickets, that's pretty good, especially with it being a hybrid and having to put just a little effort into it. Typically, I would say for 10 white or red lilies to get 2 Nook Mile tickets, just consider the time that it takes to dig everything up, go to the island, set them all down, make sure you're charging for your time. Doing basic flowers has helped fund lots of my little giveaways on my channel. Now, let's assume that you've moved on and you're doing some higher tier plants. Now, let's assume that you've gotten pretty far into things and you might have an operation where you can do like black or gold roses. Now let's assume that you've been at this for a while and you might have either gold or black roses that you could sell in mass. Black roses, you're looking at 2 plants for a Nook Mile ticket easy. There are some low offers in here, but I've seen a lot of times when you can get, a Nook Mile ticket for 2 plants. And you'll see that especially with people who are decorating an island in black. Maybe they're doing either a gothic or a very somber themed island. I've had times when I've sold 10 to 20 black roses that way. So, you look at 20 plants, that's easily 10 Nook Mile tickets. That's nothing to sneeze at, especially for a newer player. Let's say you've pushed far enough that you've got gold roses in such quantity that you can sell those. A lot of folks are charging a gold nugget for the plant, which if you've been doing any amount of mining, you know that can be sometimes a headache to get that in its own right. But very easily, and something I see very common is, 2 tickets per plant. So you can push for tickets, you can push for fragments. So especially if you get up to selling gold res plants, you can make a pretty good income here. So I hope this gives you some ideas on taking something as simple as, going and growing flowers to decorating your island to allow you to make some extra income and maybe purchase some of those harder to find items to really make your island look great. What are you selling on Nookazon? Let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to go over something else as far as what a player can focus on to make a little bit of money. So as always, thank you so much for the support, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in game.